Hey 357 Guns, I'm finally making a response to your true fear video that you wanted me to do. I've been like so busy, I've been crazy, like I've been tired. I'm tired right now, I don't feel good, I feel horrible. Here, and I'm going to make your responses. And see, I got my book here because I wrote down your questions that you wanted us to answer. Alright, and I'm kind of a little dressy. My thing got all sparkles and stuff on it. I just got back in the house, and I was like, let me go ahead and do this. So, 357 Guns, you know, you tag me. Everybody else might even have their responses up. I'm gonna go look at it. But the thing is, I got back to you. I did not forget about you. I will never forget about people to tag me or, you know, to show me love and all that kind of stuff. Never. I may be late with coming back, but don't think I've forgotten about you. Alright. First question. What type of personalities would you be able to live without? Well, I mean, I could talk about a lot of different personalities that I could live without. I could say I could live without maybe like the aggressive guy. I could live without that personality type because I was in a bad relationship a few years ago where the guy was very, very aggressive and actually, you know, put his hands on me and all that kind of stuff. So, just get mad at me, kind of, you know, rough me up a little bit or whatever. So, I definitely could live without that, because if I lived without that personality, then I wouldn't have had some of the bruises or something that I had. So, but got out of a relationship, you know, that's over and done with, that's in the past or whatever. I mean, this a ditty girl. I could just do without her, just period. Because, I mean, who wants to talk to somebody like that? It's all sedity and No, I know, 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 no, I know, oh, I know, I know, they better leave your things alone. No sunshine when she's gone. Alright, so I can do that. It's a ditty girl, and I can do without the aggressive. Next question. Yeah. Have you ever loved someone who didn't love you back? Did you get over it? Okay. If we want to like go deep into this and you want to make me cry 357 Guns, I can say my daddy, like now, like I love my daddy with all my heart, and I feel like he doesn't love me back. Like I really do. I feel like there's no love there on his behalf. And I have not gotten over the daddy thing, you know, because I talk about it in some of my videos. It might just pop up and you might just hear me talking about it. Have you heard about 2012 or the end of the world? As in a matter of fact, I'm always researching stuff, always looking at stuff, and I stumbled upon this because I might heard about the Church of Oprah or whatever. So I was looking at it, trying to figure that out, like what is Oprah talking about? Then some kind of way it was connected to 2012, some kind of way. So I clicked on 2012 and then like read all this crazy stuff, you know, about the Mayan calendar says 2012 is the year for like the world to end, and how their technology and everything was so accurate with everything, so we really need to kind of listen to them. So that scared me like a lot. And I know that God says that we won't know the time, we won't know the hour when he's coming back. So it's kind of like, I don't see how, you know, if you're religious, if you believe in God, it's kind of like you can't believe in 2012, because then it's like God is lying or something, and it's like we know when the end of the world is, and he said we're not gonna know. So but it did scare me, like when you see like a scary movie and it's like, you know, that's not real, but like it still scare you, like make your heart feel all funny or something, you know. And I called my friend and talked to him about it. He knows, you know, who he is, you know, who you are. And I think I like called him, woke him up, I think. I don't know, he said he was awake, but I was like, have you heard about 2012? And what do you think? And I was gonna die. And he pretty much, you know, he told me not to worry about it. You know, said some of the same things, I guess, that I just said about God and all that kind of stuff, you know, made me feel better. I let him go back to sleep. So, shout out to him. You still need to get some more videos up. So, next question. How many days out of the week do you sin or do something you shouldn't be doing? And be specific. Okay. Sinning. How many days out of the week? Everybody sins. You know, and it's like, I mean, you can try to walk and be, you know, in God's path and stuff, be on the straight and narrow, but everybody, no one is without sin. So, on a weekly basis, what do I do? I mean, I'm trying to see what I could do that I guess that would be considered as sinning. I don't know, I listen to like rap and stuff like that. Not like hardcore. Like, not like, I don't know, like the real disrespectful stuff. Like, she's a bee, she's the hoe, this kind of stuff. But I do listen to rap and stuff. I don't curse. I don't swear, that kind of thing. I try my best not to lie. Maybe on a weekly basis, maybe like 1 or 2 lies are told, but it's like a little white lie. Like maybe one of my friends is asking me a question about something, I'm trying to make them feel better about themselves, you know, so I'm like telling them something. And mostly I'm in my room, I'm studying, I don't party, I'm not drinking, I'm not out there doing all that to put myself in a position to do some of the heavier sins, but no sin is greater than another, so I can't just really say that. So I'm just gonna say, maybe I say 1 or 2 little white lies, and I might listen to things that maybe I shouldn't be listening to, but I'm working on that. Might have some impure thoughts weekly. I might do some of that. I mean, it's just thoughts. I'm not acting it out. Next question. If you and your God would sit down and talk, if you could sit down and talk, what would you talk about? Alright, what would we talk about? I would sit down and I would want to know, you know, I would want to ask him all these great, wonderful things, you know what I'm saying, say something just really profound on here. But the first thing that popped into my head was, will my dad and I ever have a relationship again? I wouldn't want to know anything like when I'm supposed to die, you know, when my mother's going to die, or what's going to happen with the world, because I mean, he has charge over that, and that's, you know, I'll let that stay in his hands, and he can keep that. I might talk to him some about my purpose. Everybody has a purpose. They're here for a reason. I might ask him, you know, am I following that? Do you see me following that path? You know, or can you give me any tips about anything, any certain people, something like that, to help me stay on this path, or help me to follow what it is that you want me to be doing, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe something like that. So I talked to him about that. I want to know about these people that are suffering. We aren't supposed to question God, but I would want to know about like the kids, you know, that are being beaten, that are being raped, that are being tortured. You know, the child soldiers, just things like that. The invisible children, just things like that. I would want to kind of ask him, you know, like, hey God, what's up with that? You know, maybe. Would you want to leave God to come back and tell us about it? All right. Now, when you say leave God, do you mean like I'm leaving him and I can't go back with him? Because in that case, no, I'm going to stay with God. But if you saying like leave him, come talk to y'all, then I can go back, then yeah, because maybe I can go down there and say, hey people, I'm in heaven, I'm with God. You know, this is real, and you really need to get your life straight so that you can come up here with me, because this is very real. And if this is very real, then hell is very real, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to go down